Alright, hello everyone, it is silverkyle, and today I'm going to be talking about one of the games that I am so incredibly passionate about in the Legend of Dragoon. This game is fantastic, and it's crazy that it is going to be turning 20 in a few months from now. 2 decades, and this is all we have. And it has amassed such a crazy cult following. And what I want to talk about today is the possibility that we might be getting this for the PlayStation 5. Might be. The more time goes on, it looks like it probably isn't actually going to be the Legend of Dragoon, but we'll get into that in a second. And I also want to talk about a petition that they're doing, which is nearing 20,000 signatures. That they started this in December of 2019, so we're not even 2 months in yet, and we already have like nearly 20,000 signatures. All you need to do is put your signature, sign your name, put your email, confirm it with your email, and that's it. So please, if you want the Legend of Dragoon, put your name on the signature. I feel that 20,000 in 2 months is quite an impressive number, and I'm hoping that it just makes them think, we really should do this. So let's get into the articles here. I've got 2 articles. One of them is from December, I think December 1st, and then the other one just came out yesterday, January 20th. So and that one's the more disappointing news, but we'll talk about the first one first to kind of explain where all of this came from. So it started back in August of 2019 with the technical director Peter Dalton of Bluepoint Games. He was asked a question if he liked the Legend of Dragoon, and he replied by saying, "Perhaps it should be a project." Awesome reply, especially if they were thinking of working on it or were already in the works. And then later on, the thing that got people even more excited for, and this is so mean though, if he never had any intentions, and that Bluepoint Games never has any intentions of doing something for the Legend of Dragoon, and they just wanted to tease us more so with this cryptic tweet. It's so weird that we're talking about tweets, and this is like where we're getting our news. But this is how hungry we are for news about the Legend of Dragoon. We'll take anything at this point. We just want something from this. A remake, a remaster, a sequel, a game, a character from the game in a fighting game. I don't know, just something. All right, here's the tweet. That came out on October 31st. And it's a pretty awesome tweet, I gotta say. "So calm this spooky night. A symphony of rumors, not one, but 2 return from shadow. A resistant to dart home as black monsters escape twisted hills to wander lands and siphon souls. Filter your candy collections, soft from solid, and be eco-friendly. Have a metal Halloween." So, there's a few games there that they're referencing. It's not necessarily just the Legend of Dragoon. There's also Metal Gear Solid, Castlevania Symphony of Night, Siphon Filter, Demon Souls, and the Legend of Dragoon. So the Legend of Dragoon part is a resistant to dart home. Dart is the main character, the main protagonist of the Legend of Dragoon. And Black Monsters escape twisted hills. Black Monsters is one of the characters also in the Legend of Dragoon series. Phenomenal storytelling right there, by the way. If you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. So that's the part that we really need to focus on. That's what we want. But a lot of people have been saying that it's probably not going to be Metal Gear. We've had enough Metal Gear. Castlevania Symphony of Night, probably not. Siphon Filter, same thing, probably not. Demon Souls is the main competition right now with the Legend of Dragoon for the remake or remaster or whatever the heck that they might be working on. Imagine they're not working on any of these things. They're just trolling us the entire time. That's so cruel. Why would you like giving us hope and then just taking it away? That's quite rude. But so that's what we had on December 1st that they were talking about. And then the article that came out yesterday talks about leaked PS5 event spells bad news for the Legend of Dragoon remaster. So basically, it looks like there was a massive PS5 leak, and it looks like they're going to be having some kind of event on February 5th about a reveal of what Bluepoint is actually working on, and it's most likely going to be the Demon Souls remaster, according to this leak. Now, this is also a same leak. Whoever leaked this part had also leaked and said that Sony would be at E3, and Sony has actually pulled out of E3. So there's still a chance, because they were wrong on that. So hopefully they're wrong on Demon Souls. Now, if you're a fan of Demon Souls, I totally get that. And here's the thing. I don't necessarily want them to not make a Demon Souls remaster. I get that. There are fans for that. But they have Dark Souls and 1, 2, and 3 that have also gotten remasters and put on multiple systems. And they have so many games that are so similar to the Dark Souls series on the PlayStation 4 that I really feel you don't need another Demon Souls remaster. Or we've never had a Demon Souls remaster, but you don't need a remaster for that. We need give the Legend of Dragoon's fans something. This is our game, and this is all we have. I would love just basically the treatment that they got for Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, the PC ports that we got for those, where they put them on PlayStation 4 and Switch. I can't remember if Xbox One got it, but I have them for Switch and PlayStation 4, and they're just HD graphics. They basically just made the game exactly as it was, basically looking like this, you know, just HD. The sprites look nicer. That's it. That is literally all, and that's all I would need. Not necessarily all I want, but that's all I need for the Legend of Dragoon right now. And then if we could eventually down the line get an actual remake, that like the proper remake that they gave to Final Fantasy 7, for example, that we're getting in April. And then sequels, like other games in the Legend of Dragoon era, like that kind of world. I would be freaking out. I would just absolutely love that. And I feel that it's too bad though that because I feel that this would have worked so well on the PSP and the Vita, because on handheld they could have continued with the turn-based game, right? I mean, turn-based games are still popular, but it's not exactly the same. And I don't know if I would prefer, if they made an actual remake, to have it as a turn-based game or an action RPG. Because I would want a remaster just HD, like we got what Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, and then to have an actual remake as an action RPG. I think that would be the best route that you could go with for the Legend of Dragoon. But it's just, we don't know. We have no idea, especially with this article saying that it's most likely Demon Souls. So, we'll see. But if you are wanting a Legend of Dragoon remake, remaster, something, please check the link down in the description box below. Sign your name, put your email, confirm it with the email that you get. That's it. Hopefully that shows them 20,000 people signing their signatures should be enough. Hopefully for them to say, you know what, Legend of Dragoon, if we're not working on anything, maybe we should. Thank you all for watching. You've been bearded in. Beardage.